I received a message from a friend implying Kaiju Universe may not be cooked. With 3,000 players again, things seem to be looking bright. However, it is kind of a low amount compared to the glorious Godzilla days. Now indeed, many people are claiming Kaiju Universe has been saved, based on two somewhat viral videos within the Kaiju Universe community. Indeed, these videos did have a significant impact on the game, and very fair points were brought up about the reasons the game is dead, besides the absence of Godzilla in the first video. Except, to be honest, the saving of Kaiju Universe is extremely exaggerated, and I would say it simply cannot be saved at this point, at least not for the next few years, if the developers are even working on the game at all at that point. In his first video, Kobold raised two easily fixable problems with Kaiju Universe that could apparently save the game. Number one, make progression less of a headache so as to attract newer players, and number two, try to bring back older players with more rehashes of old Godzilla Kaijus. Now, I will admit, he is absolutely right that doing both of these things will bring more players to Kaiju Universe. I still see comments on all of my old shittered Kaiju Universe videos from years past, where people are saying, I miss my max level Godzilla 2021, or Monster Zero, or Mechagodzilla. Indeed, these people simply will not play the game because their kaijus haven't even been rehashed. However, where I draw the line is the claim by Kobold and the many community members of the Roblox Godzilla and Kaiju community that these additions and updates will save Kaiju Universe. And okay, I mean, they are already saying Kaiju Universe has been saved, which is a pretty huge stretch. Let me just make it clear that this is all my opinion, this is not meant to be an attack on anyone else. I just truly feel that everyone is greatly exaggerating the saving of Kaiju Universe, as well as the fact that many people are getting their hopes up when they really shouldn't. So, why do I believe Kaiju Universe cannot be saved? At least not for the next few years. Obviously, for games to succeed, you should not only keep current players, but do things that get new players. Kaiju Universe, when it had Godzilla, did not have a problem with this. There are probably tens of millions of Godzilla fans worldwide, if not more. All Kaiju Universe had to do to keep the game afloat and functioning was keep Godzilla and expand the game to more Godzilla fans who had never heard of the game up until that point. And this could be done by keeping along with the times and releasing kaiju updates centered around the movies, such as the MonsterVerse films, and now the upcoming Godzilla -1 and Shin Godzilla sequels. But you get to the point where the game naturally depends on Godzilla. If you think about it, throughout the years when Kaiju Universe had Godzilla, updates that improved and enhanced gameplay pretty much disappeared at some point, with all the updates just being new kaijus to satisfy the community. The downside of committing to something like that is that the game is going all in on Godzilla. Now, this did not have to happen, but it's hard to change something, especially when it's succeeding. So, by the time Kaiju Universe actually made a gameplay enhancement update, it was way too late. It was pretty much like the game got shut down, and there was a realization amongst the developers of, oh shoot, we need to actually make our game better since Godzilla is gone. So, that's exactly what happened. The revamp update that came with the relaunch of the game in May 2024 was more gameplay focused as opposed to kaijus. Except, it was not enough, by any means. Even with the addition of many new features, in terms of actual gameplay, just about nothing changed. It was also disappointing that one of the most hyped up aspects of the revamp update, Clan Mode, wasn't even finished. In fact, even today, when I logged into the game to check if it's actually a thing, I see that Clan Mode has been removed entirely, without a trace. It's no longer a thing. I have rambled for a while, but the point is, people didn't play the game because it was good. They played it for Godzilla. All of a sudden, without Godzilla, Kaiju Universe was forced to compete with other creature/dinosaur type games on the aspect of pure gameplay, which it simply could not do. So yes, even though Kaiju Universe in the last few weeks has dramatically increased in players to around 2,000 consistently from just a couple hundred, it is still going to have a long way to go, and I find it pretty ridiculous to consider that the game has been saved. The game is going to have to go through radical changes in order to attract new players, something which it pretty much cannot do in its current state, as players just choose other games over it. I mainly want this video to just be sort of a heads up for people who buy into the fact that the recent updates have saved Kaiju Universe. Now, please begin discussion in the comments, especially if you disagree with me. Provide all your reasons that Kaiju Universe may be saved, if that's what you truly believe, and I may follow up with a change of opinion.